Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. We've got the first war of season 20, and I'm nervous, excited. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a better season than it was last season. So if you guys saw, we did end up in Masters last season. I think a lot of it had to do with some luck, but going forward, we have had a huge change in the OMNI roster. So hopefully these guys shape up. BG2 has stayed mostly the same. I think maybe 2 new people. So yeah, we're gonna be taking Path 5. This Darkhawk with our Human Torch should be pretty simple, straightforward fights. We're gonna block his SP1s to get smolders, knock him down, and then hit our SP3 immediately. And then to push him to his SP2, hopefully he'll throw his SP2 and we'll reverse his regen and do a load of damage. So let's go in. And so the very first thing I really wanted to know was how much limber this guy has. And so I dashed back. I was like, okay, this is a fairly long limber. Stun. So I was like, okay, I think maybe he just might have 1 point. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. So first, block those hits. I also have 4 points in Sand Serum. Eventually, I do want to unlock it to 5 points. I think it'll help me mitigate some damage against some of these mystics. Okay, so keep another block hits, and we're doing fine so far. But we need to get to our SP3 first. Okay, we throw in our heavy to knock him down. Going for a reparry, going for our SP3. So he has been knocked down, so the protection is down. We have like 8 smolders. After this we'll have, I believe it's 10, right? Okay, so need him to throw his special attack, but he didn't throw it. Plus now he has the indestructible. So go in and go heavy him. This will reverse his regen. For another heavy. Needing to not use a special right now. Okay, so we're good. Going for another heavy. Needing to throw his special attack. And yeah, he doesn't. So it's unfortunate. Plus the possession went back on. All our incinerates fell off. Okay, going in for another heavy. Just knock him down. Reverse some more regen. And we're almost there, just inching away little by little. Unfortunately, it wasn't as beautiful as one of my first attempts at Darkhawk, but nevertheless, we made it out. We didn't take too much damage, so I'm content with that. Next up, I'm just gonna skip ahead because essentially what I did was I swapped my masteries and got suicides on. So I really only used Human Torch for 1 fight. Fortunately, the guy on path 6 had brought a Human Torch, so he took an Ebony Maw, which I was originally going to take. Alright, so this fight's pretty straightforward. Essentially, what we want to do is knock him down and then throw our SP2. He's not a stubborn defender, which is awesome. Gotta bait our DSP1 because Massacre's SP2 is kind of scary, especially because that has all that an insane amount of block penetration. So he throws SP1. We're gonna phase and then parry, but yeah, this guy has max limber. Going for an SP2, and this just barely doesn't kill him. He lands at 3%. Going for another medium, and that takes him down. Alright, so far first 2 fights are pretty straightforward. Knockdown and then special attack. Okay, so then, yeah, a lot of people cleared. There was a Killmonger on Footloose, which is nuts. Rish took it down, and I saw that he didn't lose, like, much health at all, so freaking animal. And I know for a fact that Killmonger had suicides on as well, so he starts with a power, or pretty much a bar of power. And Killmonger on that note is kind of nuts because the amount of power he gains power from his natural ability of, like if he gains debuff, he gains more power. Also, he gains more power because of the kinetic transference. And yeah, it's just that guy just keeps on throwing special twos. Alright, so now we got a wasp. This wasp is pretty easy, however, start of the fights, man. So I'm pretty accustomed to letting champions hit me, or I guess phasing 2 hits of the start of their combo once I'm using Ghost. What I'm not used to is getting parried using Ghost. So yeah, I'm gonna take this wasp. It's a pretty easy attack, pretty easy fight. It's only got 89,000 health, so it's fairly low. So go in for 2 phases, and yeah, she just kind of parries me. I'm pretty sure it was probably my timing, but it really caught me off guard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it really did, because I was like, what the hell just happened? Like, how did we get here when we were just taking a combo? Going for an SP2, and that takes her down, so pretty easy fight. We lost a third of our health because we got parried. Got in a 4-hit combo, I believe, on us. Luckily, I didn't get a 4-hit combo into a chained heavy, because we probably would have died. Alright, now we got this Doom. Now, I'm fairly confident against Doom. I thought, okay, this fight shouldn't be too bad. With the tech boost, I thought, okay, this should launch us to an SP2 back to back. We should be fine. I am slightly boosted with a 20% champion, so I'm thinking, okay, this should be fine. And I know I'm not going to be doing like any damage at all at the start of the fight. So we just gotta get to our SP2, right? So doing that, get the intercept off, and go for an SP2, and it pushes us to an SP3. I'm like, oh, that's a lot more power than I thought it was gonna be. Go in for an SP3. I know this isn't gonna do any damage, but we do want to get back to another SP2, because another SP2 will let us take him down. Okay, so now we just gotta watch out. Let him throw his SP1. I generally don't like evading his SP2 just because of the block penetration that he has. But yeah, so you'll see later in the fight, but essentially I pushed him because I thought I was gonna kill him. And the one thing I did not really take into account for is MD. So you can see how we make a mistake, go in, and we phase, and we're like, oh shoot, like, what did we just die? He's at 1%, and I'm gonna throw my SP3. I'm gonna hold my block after this SP3, hoping that he hits him with my block for some reason. I'm still kind of frustrated. So holding my block, he goes immediate for his SP3, and I'm like, that's a GG's, man. So obviously we died there, which is really unfortunate. He was at 1%. I believe he had 1600 health. If I had boosted just slightly more, if I would have thrown the SP1 before I phased, oh my god, like, looking back into it, it's frustrating to see, like, the mistake that I made in not just finishing him off, in not getting the intercept so that we could definitely kill him. There was like 3 mistakes I could have just not done, and any 3 of those would have made it so that we did get the full attack bonus. So pretty unfortunate. It really sucks because, yeah, it's not like the start of the fight, it went really well. Nothing better that I would change, but then when we got to the other L2, if we would have just intercepted, we would have been A-okay. Okay, we go into this Hyperion. I know for a fact this dude's gonna get to an SP3. Hyperion, another frustrating champion on defense because, yeah, sometimes he can get pretty stingy. He likes to throw his SP1s. He does not like to throw his SP2s though. Okay, so now we're just gonna go and take this. We do have an indestructibility boost, indestructible boost on, so we can tank 3 SP3s. We do not gonna want to get hit because that means that's 1 SP3 less that we can take. Okay, going for another SP2. He's almost down. He's down to 4%. I'm not too worried about him throwing another special. I'm actually welcoming it because if he does, then it will remove the indestructible from us, or from him, and that means we just gotta land 1 more hit, maybe 2 more hits. So he's down to 5%. Okay, let him throw it heavy, and actually I end up intercepting. So took down the Hyperion. That one was a pretty it wasn't too bad, but still frustrated on that Doom death because, oh my god, whatever, man. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I kind of want to like start counting the item use, or yeah, I guess the item use in Alliance War, and unit use as well, because it is pretty high once you're in Masters, and trying to make sure everything is perfect. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.